Round two of the Big Larry Show. No cops, no paper, no nothing. Went over and watched him doing his live with John. He ain't even did the paperwork, people. That paperwork will sit there before he even gets it out his door. That's too much work to put a stamp on an envelope and send it out. Morning Jones, or afternoon Jones. Sorry, because it is noon. Larry's second showing of the day. Just to let y'all know, he did not show up at 11:30. Nobody showed up here. He ain't even got the paperwork in yet. He still got the paperwork sitting in his house. Hell, I still got another year because it'll take him a year to mail that out. No, thank you, Jones. I believe you, buddy. If it's bothering you, send pictures to your doctor. Go see your doctor, buddy. John Way and Von Hilton might want to see them pictures.
Excuse me, but the white car's gone. I don't know if I was missing or not.
Well, it's 12 noon, so if you want me to, Jones, I will definitely join you. You want me with or without a shirt? You know me, I prefer not a shirt, but because it is your show, I will show you respect just like I do a Ma. If you want, I will wear a shirt. Okay. Just make sure you post it showing me that you're going on. Be me. That's all I want to be. Thank you. And that's what I expect everybody. Just be you. Don't lie to people. Don't fucking exaggerate if be you. It's like all them shows on Catfish, trying to be somebody else, sending pictures of some gorgeous looking women, and here they're shanty size. That catfish show, that sucks. I'd hate to have someone catfish me. But here's another thing. Personally, I'm not going to send nobody no money if I don't see what they look like and really literally talk to them like me and you are right now. I didn't see nothing saying somebody was going live tonight. We just smoke weed and put on a good show for people. Hey, well, I'm good on that smoking. You know that. It's a morning wake and bake. Right now I'm on my afternoon wake and bake. Had Pop Tarts, strawberry Pop Tarts for breakfast. Yeah. Hey, they work. At least I'm not starving. Von Hilton said he was going to get that Sessler property back. He can't touch that property. He says, I don't even remember the word he used. Other words, he fucking conned Alice out of the house. No, Alice wanted to sell it. She needed money for her to buy another place. She sold one place to buy something better, which is the spot where her ex husband lived. Then she turned around and sold that for a little bit more than what she had involved in it because she's hard up for money. Well, after taking care of your kid for 30 fucking years and being broke, it hurts when you got to pay your own bills and, your kids' bills too. Yeah, there ain't nobody can take that property. And all them vehicles Uncle Jim's bought, he sold a couple to get a couple. Von Hilton, why don't you grow up and go out of your fucking house and go down to that neighbor's house and look what's in his driveway? Guarantee you don't see the yellow truck there because he got big bucks for that. 1963, I think it was. Real nice truck, mint condition. Jim kept it in the garage most of its life. And he sold it because he got a good price for it and he went out and bought himself a brand new truck. Well, sorry, people, to be honest with you, it wasn't even brand spanking new. It ain't like what Alice did. Uncle Jim bought a used truck for an okay, decent price. Millie did get herself a nice minivan. So now they got a new truck, a new minivan, and they still have their car. And they were talking about selling their car, and I told them if they were smart, they'd keep the car because, you never know when one of your vehicles are going to break down. So it's always nice to have a little spare sitting out there waiting in case of emergencies. Vaughn, if anybody brainwashed your mother, it was you. We already seen how you brainwashed her when you were doing that interview with her. Right? Yeah, it looks like it's just me and you here today, Jones. A lot of people's probably at work. A lot of people doing their running around and everything. But that's fine, Jones. Me and you can sit here and talk all day. I have no problem with that. So you figure about 8 o'clock, Jones? Yeah, the morning crowd's busy. We're waiting for the afternoon crowd. Might be a few of them over there watching Stinky right now, because Stinky and John are live right now. I watched it a minute or two, and then I just left. I don't need to hear the bullshit. I already know the bullshit. Hello? Amber, if everyone would give me $1 for every time you call, I'd be rich. Boy, I get tired of that's. I get at least 100 calls a day from that same company, and I told them for the first week that I'm not old enough to get the red, white, and blue card, and they just keep on fucking calling. Yeah, I found them boring too. That's why I left. There was a few people there, but That's fine. I know I was leaving as they were talking about Solar Marshall and that he's a piece of shit and that they're not talking to him anymore. Solar Marshall is one of the biggest trolls. Well, how do they expect Solar Marshall to feel when he spent over $250 on dog food and they said that he poisoned it? That would have upsetted me. I watched the video with Vaughn and Solar Marshall this morning. Solar Marshall, I don't see how you let him disrespect you like that. Because in my opinion, he disrespected you in that video, telling you to shut up. You tell him to shut up, he don't shut up, so you shouldn't either, buddy. I can tell we had chili, baby. I'm letting some gas out. Yeah, they usually are boring, but usually if they're talking about me or someone in the family, I like to listen a little bit just to see what bullshit he's saying. That way I can go live and I can put out the truth. Oh, hi, Maggie. Welcome back. Yeah, I knew somebody was on him. I already been there. I've already been on it. I watched the station for about 5 minutes. It ain't even interested me. I left when he was talking about Solar Marshall and that Solar Marshall's a troll and he's a piece of shit and this and that. And I don't need to hear all that bullshit. He says the paper is over there on his desk. All he's got to do is file it or send it to him. Fuck, it'll take him a year to get it in the mailbox. So now, hell, instead of me being here to December, I'll probably be here until he sells it. The sellers are going to have to make me move out of it. Well, Maggie, we appreciate you passing through, and you have a good dinner with the family. Yeah, I'm looking at my time. Yeah, it's getting close to that time for you. Going anywhere good, Maggie? I don't know what kind of restaurants you guys got over there. I mean, like, do you guys got Golden Corrals? Or do you got some, are you guys going to a fine restaurant? Well, that's all I can do, Maggie. Steakhouse. Okay. Definitely enjoy. Have fun. Yeah, definitely have one for me. Because it's been a very long time since I've had steak. Probably about 5 years. A real steak. Later. What are you doing? Popping corn for the boy? I say, I hear something popping. It's back to me and you there, Jones. I just went to live chat, see if anyone else comes in. You see, I'm still on my coffee. I noticed that light's a little bright, people. Let me throw my curtains closed. There you go. Now y'all don't have that bright sun in our eyes. Even though there's nobody here but Jones and me. Oh, I lied. There's 4 people here. No one's saying hi to me or anything besides Maggie and Jones. At least say hi. Let me know you're here. Or is that Von Hilton J Dub John Way trolling me? Hello, doctor. Yeah, I figured I'd give everybody a safe place to go to. They didn't have to listen to Von Hilton. Somebody told me I was going to get served with my papers today. No papers. And if he's got them still sitting at his house, I probably won't see them papers for a year. Because it takes him that long to do anything. You know, for a man starving, every video he gets on, he's eating. For somebody starving, somebody that don't got no food and ain't got nothing, you sure eating an awful lot for not having nothing. Every show I've ever seen him in, he was eating. Me personally, I shut my computer off and I go eat. Or I'll have the wife bring it to me, whichever I decide to do or what I want to do, or what the wife wants to do. Yeah. Well, if he was eating Stouffer's, it'd probably come out of his mama's freezer. He didn't buy it. Because his are all them banquets. Family Dollar sells banquet dinners. Yeah, a lot of us do, Brian. I knew a lot of you would. That's why I'm over here and I'm sitting here waiting for y'all to get here. He's going to ban every one of them. He's just a piece of shit trash. Says the paperwork's still there. He's going to do it today. I got news, people. It's going to take him a year to do that paperwork and probably a year to mail it to me. And he can't mail it to me. It's got to go to the lawyers and the judges and all them. And I got news for him. He's got to pay for that. That ain't a free charge. Yep, exactly. Well, he's live now, Jones, so. Hello. Do I get $1 from you for calling me? Do I get $1 for you calling? Then don't call me. About time to change my service. Next call would be City Morgue. You stab them, we slab them. They're off now? Okay. Think I was. City Morgue, you stab them, we slab them. Hello? City Morgue. You stab them, we'll slab them. They just hang up. Yeah, he was talking a little bit, Ronnie. Just says he's taking the Sessler property and Uncle Jim's bought 7 brand new cars. Jim has now stowed 7 million. It wasn't 2 million. Hello, Kitty. Welcome back. Yes, dear, I hear you. He talks shit every day, Ronnie Ray. You know that. You know, he keeps saying we stole this, we stole that. Does he have any proof? The first proof I want to know is where his mommy and daddy got all their money. Because I know daddy didn't get it from making doors. The most money they have ever seen is when Miss Alice sold the 3 nursing homes. And we all know what she got for that. Because she literally out open told everybody. Yeah, he's putting the paperwork in today, Kitty. I figure to be in within a year. What's he going to do? Computer it over? He does know he's got to pay for that. Yeah, that's about what she got. And honestly, I heard only 700K, Ronnie. So you would even know better than me, because you were in her home. You were in that town with her. You were right around there. Before she bought the farm and moved down. Yeah, exactly. Well, no, like I told them, that's where she got the money to get the Sessler property. So they lived there for a while. She bought the piece of land right next to them. because it had little Irvy's house trailer on it. And then she's like, well, this is kind of ran down, used, you know, I'll just get me a new trailer. And she put a brand spanking new trailer there, which is the one she lived in. Then she went down and bought the brick home. Then she sold the brick home. Oh, I'm sorry. She sold the Sessler property first, then sold the brick home. And then she bought this piece of dump that I'm living in and bought the other two pieces of dump. Yeah, I can't wait till him getting a lawn care service to come in there and cut his grass. I know the lawn care service is going to call me and ask, and I'm going to say, no, I don't charge it anymore. Hell, I might even throw a word into them and tell them go over and visit Vaughn. Vaughn controls it all now and tell him double charging. He probably will anyways because of it being so long by the time VONHELTON gets to it. If that shit's 2 foot tall, they're going to charge him for 3 cuttings. That's about $1,000. VONHELTON don't know what he's asking for. He wanted the properties. He wanted the money. He thought he could take care of it better than us. All the power to you, Vaughn. Like I said, your stupid ass, you should have let us control it and run it and take care of it. And you probably would have had enough money to survive the rest of your life. But since you're in control, your money's going to be gone. Then you're going to sell the properties and then you're gone. So it's working out perfect the way I like it to be. I figure within 2 years, you'll be gone permanently, never even in the state of Kentucky again. Because your punk ass ain't even going to be able to afford to live in the state of Kentucky. And this is the poorest state in the whole United States, buddy. So you better be going to China or something. Or Mexico. I heard Mexico is pretty cheap. Can we get an update from those that can't be? Somebody said Vaughn's already off already, but somebody did record it. Give it a few minutes, it'll be out. Todd probably caught it. Everybody's being arrested but Vaughn and John. Even Solar Marshall now. Not much, Pork Chop. Not much at all. Well, really, I don't remember if you were even on this morning with me. VONHELTON said I was getting served my papers today. Well, I didn't get served no papers. They're still over at his house. They still got to go to the courthouse and the lawyers and all that. So, yeah, I know it's getting around your dinner time there, twin. My other company on the other side of the pond, she just went out to dinner. I don't understand what he means by printing them. So he typed them out. He's going to print it on paper, and then he's going to put them in 2 different envelopes and send one to the attorney and one to the judge. What's the attorney going to do? Not a damn thing, because there ain't nothing he can do. What's the judge going to do? Not a damn thing, because there ain't a damn thing he can do. My rent was paid in full until he took over. This place is not worth renting. It is going to be condemned, and I'm going to live here and collect my own rent money to myself until he puts me out. Period. I don't care if it's next week or next year. I'm going to milk this cow as long as I can. Promise. Yeah, good, good. Enjoy, twin. Because mine's sitting there. I've been doing it, and I'm on my second one today. So my wife told me to slow down. I only get one more for today. 3 a day is my limit. Anything over 3, and I'm abusing it, she says. Oh, yeah, he's got to take me to court and everything. Yeah, I know. He don't know. I do know. And guess what? He can't video chat that. Oh no, when he goes to evict me, we both have to be in the courtroom. Not no live video chat shit. In the courtroom.
Is Ronnie still there?
I don't know, honey. Ronnie Ray, you still here? Yep, he's still here. Wife was just asking me. And he's never leaving his house, so I will never be evicted. Probably not, pork chop. I shut the curtain earlier
Hi, Ronnie Ray.
for the light didn't shine in too bad.
I miss you. All right, well, I gotta go.
Kitty's throwing you hearts, though.
Aw, thank you, Kitty. All right,
Marcia's saying hi, April.
hi.
So that means she's doing like I am. Ronnie's on, but she's right there watching him. Hi, Miss Marcia.
So Miss Julia said hi when you see her.
But she must be there because he just said she says hi too.
Okay.
That or they're Zoom chatting with each other.
Probably that.
Yeah, we're so happy we get to call the boy tonight. And we might be able to get to talk to him and spend a minute on the phone with him. Honey, you got over a half hour for that.
Oh, I do? Oh. I didn't know what time it was.
Yeah, we try not to call him through the middle of the week or during the week. We wait till the weekends. But then sometimes he gets mad at me. Oh, Dad, I'm going to a game, or Dad, I'm doing this. I can't talk. I normally 1/4 ounce a month. Hey, and double heart purple hearts to the Mrs. Larry. Yeah, her name's April, or we call her Mrs. Frost, or you can call her whatever you want. Just don't call her late for dinner. She'll be happy.
Are you talking about me?
Yes, dear, I was talking about you.
Don't call me a bitch.
She said just don't use the B word on her, and she's fine. Yeah, it's been 2 weeks since we've talked to Larry, so it's time to have a talk with him. Make sure he's doing okay. I was thinking the same thing, Brian. A quarter a month? Boy, do I wish I can get away with that. Yeah, I probably go about a quarter a week. You're an O a week? Yeah, I'm probably doing the O in the month. But like I said, my wife's got me on the doctor's schedule. 3 a day. Yeah, I've never did none of the dabs. Doctors wanting me to go to the gummies or whatever they call them. And I told him I ain't too good on sweets or anything like that. Yeah, mine don't. Mine don't do nothing. Mine don't drink. Mine don't smoke. She don't smoke cigarettes. She don't nothing. But that's fine with me. Yeah, see, I don't know if they work for me or not, Brian, but that's what he wants me to try. Yeah, my pharmacist was trying to get me to take a couple when I was seeing him, and no, I've never had my gallbladder removed because they took your gallbladder out, or because you do have a gallbladder. It wouldn't do him no good to come over here on this property pork chop because I literally will have the wife answer the door with the gun in her hand. Well, if you've done a quarter a week, oh, okay. Yeah, the stronger it is for me, the less I smoke. Yep, the more potent it is, the less I smoke. If it ain't too good and I have to sit here and smoke the whole thing at one time, then it wasn't no good. I like the kind where I toke it 2, 3 times and I can put it down for a half hour, hour, 2 hours and not need it. I don't even know what that is, Brian. Yeah, maybe I'll have to try that. Well, I don't know what that's like over your side of the world, what 400, 500, whatever that E sign is. Ours runs, that matters where you're getting it, you know. When I was growing up, it used to be $25 a quarter, and your quarters were the size of 4 fingers. That's how much you got. Nowadays, a quarter ain't but shit, barely 1 finger. And most quarters nowadays are $40, $50 a piece. But the the weed stores, my cousin says she buys ounces $90 a piece, and decent weed. It's almost the same as dollars. Okay. Well, my cousin's only paying $90 for the whole ounce, and that is buying it from the store itself. And she gets to pick out what grade she wants, what flavors, what smell. I figure to be close to the same, but it's just same as like Canada. I think a U.S. dollar in Canada is only worth like 85 cents or 87 cents or something like that. Yeah, they get pounds for $1,500. One eagle is $1.08. Okay, so really our money's better over at your country. We get 8 cents more. We spend it over here. Uncle Sam takes 8 cents. Bet you my TV is loving this break. It ain't been shut off in quite a while, and it's been off for at least 4 hours now. I know it's happy to have a break. I just hope it works when I turn it back on. WWE's on tonight, so it will be back on. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, in other words, your €1 or whatever they call it is worth $1.08. So, in my country, it's only $1, but over in your country, it's $1.08. Or am I backwards? Yeah, I'm getting confused there, Green. Yeah, 8 cents ain't shit to me. To Von Hilton, it might be, but to me, it ain't. 44 minutes, 24 viewers, 4 thumbs up. Must consider that my country average salary is only 1,000 K. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Kitty. Is that $1,000 E's a week or $1,000 a month? Okay, that's about what I get. We get a little more than that with me and the wife. Yeah, and we'll be praying for you, Port Chop. Safe trip. You are very welcome. As y'all see, I ain't up to much. Just laying around, getting out here waiting for the police to show up. They never showed. He never showed. And then I went to the video and he's live saying he ain't even sent the paper yet. Boy, you talking about slow? He any slower, he might as well put it in reverse. I don't know why. It looks like my face is red. It could be just the light, the way the light's shining on me. I don't think my blood pressure's up. No, we don't, Kitty.
Call flow first.
Hello, City Morgue.
Hello, can you hear me?
City Morgue.
This is George. How are you doing today?
This is City Morgue. You got somebody I can bury? I don't think he'll call back. Yeah, I've got no written notices. I ain't got nothing. No, there's no signed lease with him. I never even had one with Alice. Put it in speakerphone next time. Nope, nothing at all. 4 acres never even called me. And my phone number has not changed. His has. Exactly. He can't do much. You know, when he finally thinks he's going to take us all to court, people, and we all walk in this fucking courtroom and he tries to take Jim to, does he think he don't have to be at the courthouse? His lawyers are going to do it? when he takes Jim to court for all these vehicles, the house, all the money. First thing Jim's going to tell him, the first thing Jim's lawyer is going to say, do you have proof exactly how much money your mommy was worth? Do you got it down on paper? Do you got it saying that she's worth $5 million? How did your mom make the $5 million? Show me on a piece of paper. Guess what? Vaughn can't show them nothing. Not a damn thing. Because he has nothing. Yeah, I'm waiting for them papers. Yep. Yep. Same smell, different day, same shit. Hey, Lardo. Yeah, we all know that, Lardo. Yeah, just got this is my second show of the day. Just wanted to get on here and just tell everybody that, hey, I got served no papers. I didn't get nothing. And then I went over there and found out he ain't even got them done yet. So I laughed and left. Figure I got at least another year because it's going to take him a year to get the paperwork out. Yep. Tell you the truth, there's so much damage to it, I don't even know if I'd want to buy it anymore. And be honest, Port Shop, we were working on an agreement on buying it. But she wanted, honey, what did Alice want for this place? 30,000 or was it 40,000? It was something like that. I think it was 40,000. And I think I offered her 30 on a 10-year contract. That's what I do, 4 acres. And I've been here 7 years, so I would have 3 more years and this place would be mine. So I probably owe what, about $4,000? No, it'll be a little more than that. I don't know, 7 years times 300. It's 3,600 a year, so 10 years, 300 a month, 10 years. I mean, I can get a piece of paper and figure it out. My brain, I'm not going to try. Oh, I want a piece of him. And it ain't in the courtroom. Hello, Raccoon Man. Honey, 1 o'clock. Hear me? Hello in the bathroom. No, honey, that's hello's in the bathroom. But she's headed that way, hello, because she got to take her shot.
You want to take it for me?
I mean, literally, she could do it in the living room. The only person in the house is her son and me. I mean, it ain't like she's taking her underwear and all off. All she's doing is pulling her pants down where she can hit her leg in the right spot. So she don't have to go to the bathroom to do it, but she usually likes to. It's time.
Is that too
Well,
loud?
really, 3 minutes. No, that's not too loud. I'm good.
Can I turn it louder?
You can. I mean, it ain't going to bother me. I ain't going to be on here much longer, a couple more minutes.
Okay. No.
Check, see what's on TV today. Maybe go play a game or two. Matters if I keep getting viewers, but if my viewers keep going up, then I'm going to stay. I just jumped from 25 to 30. So the afternoon crowd's waking up. This morning we had the morning crowd. Now we got the afternoon crowd. We'll probably get some of Shanny's people now because I think they're the afternoon ones. I ain't seen Dragnut put anything out lately. Is Dragnut still doing anything, people? Or did he just quit for a while, went on vacation? Well, I'm here for a little bit longer. Hello. Hey, Tom. I ain't gonna just walk off right now. I mean, if I don't keep my viewers going up, then, I get down to 10. It's kind of sucky. He was reviewing some bozo guy. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I ain't seen him do any videos lately, so I was wondering. Okay. Well, you all know who my main two viewers are, who I mainly used to watch, is Grumpy Lobster and Secular Opinion. Secular Opinion's the first one that let me go live with him. My first live interview was on YouTube with him. And then he did me again, and then he got Ronnie Ray. And then he got us both. And now Larry does his own. Yeah, I miss Grumpy too. And now I'm a movie star. That's it. Yep, exactly. We need to get a crown for him. #1 troll of the year. Should we get him a trophy or a crown? You know, Von Hilton says that Solar Opinion got on Facebook and looked me up and came to me and told me, no, people, that's a lie. Let's get the truth out there. I got a hold of Solar Opinion. I I begged Solar Opinion to put me on. So if y'all hear that out of Von Hilton's mouth, you can tell him, no, Larry's already said it. It was him. And it was. I wanted on. I was tired of him running his fucking mouth. I wanted to get the truth out here. Okay, well, yeah, thank you, hello. Secular opinion, not solar opinion. Yeah, he's king of Canada. And the king of the trolls. And Von Hilton's king too, people. Of the low-life non-father of the wards. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of... I do that a lot with them too. I just think, it's my 6th grade education, people. Ha ha. No, don't put that Von Hilton on me. Maybe I should change my name. Maybe it should be Larry Von Frost. Because there's 3 or 4 Larry Frosts. I don't even know them. Guess who's back on YouTube? Shanny and Rev. Free. I'm proud of my name. And Von Hilton, I don't know why you went to Von Hilton. What was the wrong name with James Hilton? To me, that's saying you're ashamed of your mother and your father when you're going to change your last name. I bet you your dad rolled over in his fucking grave when you changed it to Von Hilton. There was no Von Hiltons ever in your family tree. I know. I looked it up. That is the real name, yes. Wow, now he claims he flew an airplane in World War One. He wasn't even born in World War One. Hello? My father wasn't even born. He was born during World War Two. But Von Hilton lived World War One, huh? He lies all day, every day. Yeah, it is hilarious life. It's not a lie if you believe it. He does believe it. No one else does, but he does. Yeah, nobody believes him but himself and John Way. There wasn't no old Vaughns. John Way is John J. Dubs. I already start calling them Batman and Robin. I just don't know which one Batman is and which one's Robin. Von Hilton's Batman and J Dubs is Robin? Or is it J Dubs Batman and Vaughn's Robin? That is his real name. John Way is his real name. I heard he don't like it, so I call him it. Yep, that is his real name. I don't know, Kitty. Hell, he can put a wig on Von Hilton. There's his bitch. We already know he's a bitch, so. Oh, but I don't know. He'd be a dirty bitch. Well, he can keep crushing because that's he's going to get crushed by Larry. Yeah, I don't care if he is or not. That's his business. I won't say. Let me think back here. Let me see how to figure to say this. I am not going to say nothing against any of the gay people. If that's what you like, that's what you want, all the power to you. And that is coming from a Christian man. No, I would never try anything he makes. Well, personally, I don't. I don't care who's gay. That's your own opinion. You want to be gay? Be gay. I know gay men. I know gay women. That's if that's what you prefer, then all the power to you. I'm a man, and I love my woman. Notice how I said my woman. I mean, I love all women, but I'm happy to have the one I got. Would I ever get with somebody and marry again if something happens to my wife? I don't think I'd ever get married again, but I'd probably find a little bit of lady gardens around, should I say. Did I miss something? Well, maybe John just wanted to say something about Todd because he is. I mean, I don't know. I don't care. That's all your guys' own, personal problems. Well, what would you call it, Kitty? I would call it a lady's garden. Do you want me to just call it by its real name? I don't. I'm trying to be a gentleman about it. The buffet, the all you can eat without gaining a pound, the meat that don't make you get fat. Well, Miss Kitty, I kind of literally said that because I knew you were in here. Most of them are guys, I think, but you and Maggie, she comes in here now and then, and I try to respect you guys. Tastes great, less filling. Yep, exactly. That's a smorgasbord I can eat all day long. Well, I know you're fully grown, Kitty. I mean, if you wasn't, you wouldn't be on here because I got kids blocked. But it's called manners, respect for you. It's something my grandmother, my grandparents taught me. Grandma, if she ever seen me mistreat any girl, any woman, I get the shit stumped out of me, guaranteed. And I don't care how old she was, she'd stomp me. Well, it's just that's grandma. You don't disrespect women. She's never been disrespected, and she don't think any woman should be disrespected. Now that makes me hurt, kitty, because I am from up north. I mean, Toledo, Ohio, right on the borderline of Ohio, Michigan. That's where I grew up. From 0 to 17.999. On my 18th birthday, I was in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And I was there until I was almost 21. And then I went back to Ohio, went to Indiana, went back to Ohio, moved to Kentucky. Been here since. That's just they wasn't raised right. That's all it is. There's some of them down here too. The heart, Indianapolis, right dead in the heart. I worked for a car wash up there, and my girlfriend was a nurse. Well, hey, it's where her job offered her it, and she took the job, so we moved there. And I got tired of playing Mr. Mom, so I went back to work. I was playing Mr. Mom to her kids. She had two boys. And I got tired of sitting around waiting for them to come home from school, but she needed somebody there to get them from school. I'm like, okay, look out my front door. There's a car wash that's right there. I mean, really close to our house. Yeah, I definitely know that, handyman. Hi, handyman. So I got a job at that car wash. Yep. And it ended up, after about 3, 4 months, it worked out perfect. It worked out perfect because she was doing her 8-hour shifts. I was doing my job. I was making extra money for me to have money to go buy her things to make her happy, because women like to have things bought for them. So I got to have money. And I helped her pay on the bills, helped her raise her two boys. She ended up taking a second job, though. And I thought it was funny as shit. But hell, she was making an extra 30, 40, $50 a week. A cat wash. I got a cousin going to do that. It could be handyman. So one day, they switched shifts with her, and she was on a whole different shift now. And while I'm at work, she was at home. When I got off work, she was getting ready to go to work. So one day we were all sitting around, washing cars. They're coming in. I mean, this company was pretty busy. They always had cars there. Well, we slowed down, there's a couple cars here and there. Well, here's my girl coming across the field right from where we lived at, carrying me two big old fat cheeseburgers and some french fries. Manager looked, "Oh, wow, Larry, you're spoiled." I was like, well, my wife, my girl takes good care of me and all. Man, I wish I can get something like that every day. And this went on for 2, 3 straight days in a row. All of a sudden, she brought me a plate over, and there was like 4 guys. Hey, you wanna make some money? You cook me a couple and get me some fries, and I'll pay you. She started selling lunch trays. She was making lunch for everybody, not just me, everybody, but they all paid for it. It worked. I mean, I didn't get rich being a car wash man, but hey, it was fun. I met people. I had extra money coming into the house because I mean, we personally, honestly, me and her did not need money. She made real money, real good money. Her paychecks were anywhere from 1,000 to $1,800 per week. It matters where she was at and what shift and what position she was holding. Because sometimes she's a floor nurse, sometimes she's an ER nurse, sometimes I've seen that girl go in all different positions. She's even been in the nursing departments before. Fat Man and Robin. You know who the Fat Man is. Yeah. Oh, so you were listening to my Batman and Robin earlier. Okay. Yep, Fat Man and Robin. Yep, you never know, handyman. Never know. Did he marry her just to give her a green card? I mean, don't know, don't really care. I mean, all the power to him. Do what you got to do. I sure like to go live with him once. I'd like to meet him live once. I'll wear a hat that says Frost right across the top of it for he knows who I am. Yeah, he was paid to marry her. Yeah, I heard it was a green card kind of deal thing, so they just her dad found a sucker on the streets and gave him some money to marry his daughter for she can come to the United States. I know a lot of people that come over that way. Yeah, my viewers are dropping again. Pretty bad. You got to pay somebody to marry somebody. But I mean, if you want your green card, then you do what you got to do. She has special needs, and he is kind of like a babysitter. Well, don't she work? If she works, she don't need nobody to help her, unless she has problems counting money and learning how to pay her bills. If J Dubs is taking care of that for her, I feel sorry for her. Yeah, I think it was too. There was another one. Well, if they got married, she definitely is. But did she become a citizen by the marriage, or was she already a citizen? That was the question. Did she marry him to make sure she didn't get sent before? Okay, well, then that's good. She was already here. She already had her card. Oh, yeah, I will talk to him about it. Someone said something about it, so I mentioned it. When we go on one of these big lives this week. Okay, hey Larry, here's a question for you. If the properties all get vacant, won't they all have to pass inspections before being rented out again? Usually they don't have to be expected, but because Larry Frost is a prick and I will turn him into the housing authorities, the city, and have these places condemned, yes, he will literally have to come out here, fix everything, have the inspector come back out and okay it to be rented. If he says it don't work that way, tell him he's a fool because his mother just went through it with two pieces of property that's sitting down the road. They literally told me I could not move a family in that house with no furnace. I'm not allowed to move a family in a house with no water. You have to have both of them in your homes before you can even rent it out. Yeah, exactly. Or they're all ran down. I mean, I was working on them while Miss Alice was alive. Vaughn says I wasn't paying no rent. How does he think these houses were getting fixed? My rent money went in the bank account every single month when I was in the power. And I have receipts every time I don't put money in that account. And I got the receipts every time we use the credit card to draw the money out too. For the flooring, $1,000. Water pipes, $180 something. And then I had to spend 100 of it to fix Vaughn's trailer water lines that time it broke. Yeah, they're unfit to habitat. Well, I mean, they're livable, but they are right on that borderline, 4 acres. They are on the borderline. And because of what Vaughn says, he says he's throwing us all out. I will be talking to the neighbor, and I'll put this clear as day. Because that girl just had a brand new furnace put in that house. Brand new. Me personally, I tell Vaughn to shove it up his mm-mm-mm. He's going to give me what the furnace is worth plus the installment, or I'm taking the furnace with me when I move. Make a choice. And I don't take credit. I don't take credit cards. I want cold, hard cash. That's about 9 grand for them doing that furnace, buying the furnace and putting all the ductwork through the whole house. That's almost 9 grand. Yeah, well, yeah, that's when you're doing electrical. I think the Mexican families still have a problem. No, the wiring's done all perfect, unless he's over there fucking with something around that house. Because them other houses are, I had a real electrician come in and run the brand new electrical lines to the washer and dryer. Vaughn could get them up to code. Yes, he could, 4 acres, but he won't. He ain't going to. He's too lazy. And he ain't going to pay nobody to do it because he thinks that he going to think he's going to send an electrician over here and the electrician's going to run the whole electrical lines for a whole $10. That's how Vaughn thinks, people. He thinks he's going to get his grass cut for $20. Boys, he got a big surprise coming at him. That's $100 yard just for the one. Not counting the other, what, one, two, three, four? And then he's got to have the field cut. John Way, you better move down there with Vaughn. Vaughn's going to need a lawn care service real bad. I'll bet you it takes him 10 to 12 hours to cut all her grass with a 0 turn 48-inch cut. Yep. Yep. And she just had a brand new furnace put in there. I've got 2 acres. It costs me 65 every 2 weeks. You got 2 acres of what? $65 every 2 weeks. Oh, to cut the grass. I'm sorry. Now I see what you're saying. Well, that's pretty good, Brian. Really, I'm gonna be honest. That is really good in my book. Yeah, that's real good, buddy. You better keep him. Yeah, he better hope it don't, because that 32,000 will be gone, drain and dry quick. I know what it costs us to have them things dug up. Yeah, Yeah, septic. It costs you that about that much too to dig it up and check it, make sure it's not leaking, and then they're gonna go ahead and take out, what do they call them? They got a certain name for something else that goes. You got to have it with your septic tanks. There's like three different levels. Yeah, I forgot what they called it down here. A dry wall. They don't use those much anymore. No. Oh yeah, and actually, there's the other thing: mode test. All the houses are going to be checked. They all need to be checked because I think at least two of them has mode. What do they call them? They don't call them beds. Leach beds or something like that. It's supposed to be the overflow for the septic tanks. We had to dig one of them out before too. Oh, I know they're going to get condemned. I'm going to help that time. Field line. Okay, leach. Yeah, that's what they call them here, leach lines. Right, right. And it drains out them little holes. You got three different leaches. We had to dig out all three leaches one time because the health inspector came out to had to inspect the house before I could rent it out. And they made us dig up the septic tank. They made us dig up all three leaches because somebody said it was leaking. It wasn't leaking. It's the lowest part on Crane Creek Road. It's the lowest house on the property. The whole area, that's the lowest point. So they have a floody front yard all the time. I don't care if it rains, their yard's flooded. When I did get it where it's livable, VONHELTON and his mom moved them in to cut the grass. Miss Alice says, "Oh, it'll save me money." It didn't save her money. It cost her money. She's paying $100 every 2 weeks, and she does it what, maybe 4 months, 5 months out of the year. When she's giving them $3,600 a year. If it's a year worth of free rent, he was cutting the grass for $3,600 a year. I really don't know. I didn't get to see it. Tell you the truth, hello. But I heard it washed a bunch of his skirting away. Yeah, exactly. He wouldn't know unless someone told him. Two people, he says the Christians never helped him. The Christians this, Christians that. We're all bad people. Ask him during the flood times. Do y'all remember that food that he kept saying that some guy brought him? Helping the flood victims or whatever. Do y'all remember that? Because he did videos with them styrofoam dinner plates. You know, he was eating them saying, oh, yeah, yeah, they gave me two or three of them. VONHELTON, them were the Christians. Them were the Christians giving it to him. But he wasn't the only one getting it. The whole road was getting it. Even our side of town got it. They were throwing 2, 3, 4, 500 meals together, putting it in 5 different vehicles and taking it and giving it to everybody. Yeah, I mean, we were flooded. They knew everybody would needed help, so they helped everybody. The third day, Red Cross came in. And then they were giving food out too. So we're getting food from the church, from them. And then we also got the food from the Red Cross. He had a lot of different things in there. There was meatloaf, steak, spaghetti and meatballs, burgers and fries, lasagna. They served a lot of different foods. Yeah, it was owed to him not to be grateful. Well, I know they get a tax reduction, but it's still nice for them to do it. They didn't have to pick our community. They could have picked anywhere else. Because it wasn't just my community that got screwed and got flooded or whatever you want to call it. This whole area got it. Hazard got it pretty bad. Really bad. The whole town was underwater. Not just a carry out in a gas station and a car wash. Now, literally, half the town was underwater. Of course. Definitely a course, Sky. Would you rather be called Sky or Lucy? The wife said she likes Lucy. I can't even. What if I can't say it? It looks like it's ETHEE apostrophe S. Come on now, I'm a sixth grader. I don't know what that word is. Well, just stick with Lucy. Well, usually I go by what your last, by what your name is. I'll go by the last word of your name. Like Dove Kitty here, I just call her Kitty. E EETHER. See, I wouldn't even know how to pronounce that. Because it looks like when they wrote it, it looked like it said EITH or ETH. And I would be like Edith or Eater or either. That's all right. I'll just use one of the names they got on their account. I'll probably call her Lucy or call her Sky. To make sure, Lucy, I'll make it easier. Are you a man or a woman, Lucy? What's Lucy in the sky? That don't mean nothing. Lucy can mean he flies a lot. He loves to be, Lucy in the Sky is from a Beatles song.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Okay, well, I'm glad someone said that. Yeah. Yeah, they were on that LSD, of course. Well, it's coming up on 2 o'clock. I did a 2 hour show here earlier, and I almost got a 2 hour now. So I think Big Larry's going to sign off, get up, do some moving around a little bit, exercise, maybe stop at the restroom, and come back and watch some TV tonight. You guys have a good day. Peace out for the second time. I'm going to let you guys say your byes before I end it. But later, guys, be good. See ya Monday.